Lena Richard was born in New Roads, Louisiana in 1892. This small town, nestled along the banks of the Mississippi River, was a place where community and family ties ran deep. She was one of 6 children, growing up in a large, close-knit family. The Richard household was always bustling with activity, filled with the laughter and chatter of siblings. Richard's family knew the value of hard work. Her parents instilled in their children the importance of diligence and perseverance, values that would shape Lena's future. They also valued good food. Meals were a time for the family to come together, sharing stories and enjoying the fruits of their labor. Richard learned to cook from her mother and grandmother, who were both skilled cooks. They passed down traditional recipes and cooking techniques, teaching Lena the art of creating delicious, hearty meals. She quickly developed a passion for the culinary arts. Cooking became more than just a chore. It was a way for her to express creativity and bring joy to others. In 1910, Richard moved to New Orleans, a city renowned for its rich cultural heritage and vibrant culinary scene. The city was a melting pot of cultures and cuisines with influences from French, Spanish, African, and Caribbean traditions. This diverse environment was a source of inspiration for Richard. Richard embraced this vibrant culinary scene, exploring the bustling markets and sampling the array of flavors that New Orleans had to offer. She began working as a domestic cook for several wealthy families, where she had the opportunity to refine her skills and learn new recipes from different culinary traditions. She honed her skills and learned new recipes, experimenting with ingredients and techniques to create her own unique dishes. Richard's natural talent and dedication did not go unnoticed. Her employers and their guests were often impressed by her culinary creations. She had a strong work ethic, always striving to improve and perfect her craft. Her determination and passion for cooking were evident in every dish she prepared. She was eager to learn, constantly seeking out new knowledge and techniques to enhance her culinary skills. This led her to enroll in the Fanny Farmer Cooking School in Boston in 1917. Attending this prestigious institution was a significant milestone in her career. This was a significant accomplishment, as it provided her with formal training and the opportunity to learn from some of the best chefs of the time. She was one of the few African American women to attend the prestigious institution at the time, breaking barriers and paving the way for future generations of chefs. After graduating from Fanny Farmer, Richard returned to New Orleans. She was determined to make her mark on the city's culinary landscape. She started her own catering business in 1918. Her business quickly gained popularity. Richard's catering business was a hit. She became the go-to caterer for New Orleans elite. Her clientele included prominent families. She catered social events, weddings, and even Mardi Gras balls. Richard was a savvy businesswoman. She knew how to cater to the tastes of her discerning clientele. In 1937, Richard took another leap forward. She opened her own cooking school. It was called the Lena Richard Cooking School. The school provided culinary training to African American women. It was an instant success. Richard was a natural teacher. She was passionate about sharing her love of food. Lena Richard was not content with just cooking and teaching. She wanted to preserve and share her culinary knowledge with the world. In 1939, she published her first cookbook, Lena Richard's Cookbook. The cookbook was groundbreaking. It was one of the first cookbooks to feature Creole cuisine. The cookbook was a success. It helped to introduce Creole cooking to a wider audience. Richard went on to publish 2 more cookbooks, New Orleans Cookbook in 1940 and Lena Richard's Gumbo Yaya in 1945. Her cookbooks were more than just collections of recipes. They were a reflection of her culinary philosophy. Richard believed in using fresh local ingredients. She embraced the flavors of her Louisiana heritage. Her recipes were a fusion of African, Caribbean, and European influences. This unique blend of flavors became her culinary signature. In 1949, Lena Richard made history. She became the first black woman to host a nationally televised cooking show. The show, titled Lena Richard's New Orleans Cookbook, aired on WDSU in New Orleans. It was a groundbreaking achievement. Richard's television show was a revelation. It allowed her to share her culinary expertise with an even wider audience. She taught viewers how to prepare classic Creole dishes. She shared cooking tips and techniques. Richard's warm personality and engaging teaching style made her a natural on camera. Her show was significant for another reason. It aired during the Jim Crow era. This was a time of widespread racial segregation and discrimination in the United States. Richard's presence on television was a powerful statement. She was a trailblazer for black women in the culinary world and beyond. Section 5. Lena's Restaurants, Culinary Destinations in New Orleans. In addition to her catering business, cooking school, and television show, Lena Richard also owned and operated several successful restaurants in New Orleans. Her culinary empire was a testament to her passion for food and her dedication to sharing her love of cooking with the world. Her restaurants quickly became local favorites, drawing in crowds from all over the city and beyond. The vibrant atmosphere and the mouth-watering aromas wafting from the kitchen made each visit a memorable experience. They were known for their delicious food, warm hospitality, and elegant ambiance. Each restaurant had its own unique charm, but all shared the same commitment to quality and service that Lena instilled in her team. Richard's most famous restaurant was Lena's Eatery. This iconic establishment became a cornerstone of the New Orleans dining scene, celebrated for its innovative dishes and welcoming environment. It was located in the heart of New Orleans' French Quarter, a vibrant area known for its rich history and cultural significance. The location added to the restaurant's allure, making it a must-visit destination for both locals and tourists. The restaurant was a popular gathering spot for locals and tourists alike. It was a place where people could come together to enjoy great food, lively conversation, and the unique ambiance of New Orleans. Richard's signature dishes, such as her gumbo, jambalaya, and bread pudding, were always in high demand. These dishes showcased her culinary expertise and her ability to blend traditional flavors with modern techniques. Her bread pudding in particular became a legendary dessert, often imitated but never quite duplicated. It was a perfect example of her skill in creating comfort food that felt both familiar and exciting. Richard was a hands-on restaurateur. She was involved in every aspect of the business, from the kitchen to the dining room. Her presence was felt in every detail, ensuring that each guest had a memorable dining experience. She was involved in every aspect of the business. Her leadership style was both inspiring and demanding, pushing her staff to strive for excellence in everything they did. From menu planning to staff training, she ensured that her restaurants maintained the highest standards of quality and service. Her meticulous attention to detail was a key factor in her success. She ensured that her restaurants maintained the highest standards of quality and service. Her dedication to her craft and her unwavering commitment to excellence set her apart in the competitive world of culinary arts. Her dedication and attention to detail helped to cement her reputation as one of the leading restaurateurs in New Orleans. Lena Richard's legacy lives on through the many chefs she mentored and the countless diners who continue to enjoy her recipes. Her influence on the culinary scene in New Orleans is undeniable, and her story is a testament to the power of passion, hard work, and a love for good food. Section 6. The Legacy of Lena Richard, a Culinary Pioneer. Lena Richard's impact on the culinary world cannot be overstated. She was a true pioneer. She broke down barriers and paved the way for future generations of Black chefs and food entrepreneurs. Her legacy continues to inspire countless individuals in the culinary arts and beyond. Richard's cookbooks remain popular today. They offer a glimpse into the rich culinary history of New Orleans and the American South. Her recipes have been passed down through generations of families. They continue to be enjoyed by food enthusiasts around the world. Richard's influence can also be seen in the countless cooking schools, restaurants, and catering businesses owned and operated by Black entrepreneurs today. Her success in a male-dominated industry, particularly during a time of racial segregation, is a testament to her talent, determination, and entrepreneurial spirit. Section 7. Lena's impact on the Black community. Lena Richard was more than just a chef and entrepreneur. She was a pillar of the Black community in New Orleans. She was known for her generosity and her commitment to uplifting others. Richard used her platform to advocate for social justice and economic empowerment. Richard was a strong supporter of education. She believed that education was the key to advancement for the Black community. She provided culinary training to countless African American women through her cooking school. This gave them the skills and opportunities to support themselves and their families. Richard was also a vocal advocate for civil rights. She used her voice to speak out against racial injustice. She challenged segregation and discrimination. Richard's activism inspired others to fight for equality. She helped to create a more just and equitable society for all. Section 8. Lena's enduring influence. Lena Richard's legacy continues to inspire and influence the culinary world today. Her contributions have left an indelible mark on the way we perceive and appreciate Southern cuisine. She is remembered as a culinary genius, a trailblazing entrepreneur, and a tireless advocate for her community. Her innovative recipes and business acumen set a new standard in the culinary arts. Her story is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and a passion for one's craft. Lena's journey from a humble beginning to becoming a celebrated chef is nothing short of inspirational. Richard's impact can be seen in the countless awards and accolades that have been bestowed upon her posthumously. These honors reflect the profound influence she had on the culinary world and beyond. In 2014, she was inducted into the James Beard Foundation's Who's Who of Food and Beverage in America. This prestigious award recognizes individuals who have made significant contributions to the American culinary landscape. This accolade is a testament to her enduring influence and the respect she commands within the culinary community. Her legacy continues to inspire new generations of chefs and food enthusiasts. Richard's story is also a reminder of the importance of preserving and celebrating culinary traditions. Her dedication to her craft and her community has ensured that her recipes and techniques are passed down through generations. Her cookbooks and recipes offer a glimpse into the rich culinary heritage of New Orleans and the American South. They serve as a bridge connecting us to the past, allowing us to experience the flavors and stories of a bygone era. They are a testament to the power of food to connect us to our past, to each other, and to our cultural identity. Through her work, LENA Richard has shown us that food is more than just sustenance. It is a celebration of life, culture, and community. Her influence extends beyond her recipes. LENA's commitment to education and mentorship has paved the way for many aspiring chefs. Her cooking classes and community outreach programs have empowered countless individuals to pursue their culinary dreams. As we look back on her remarkable life, we are reminded of the enduring power of her legacy. LENA Richard's story is a beacon of hope and inspiration, illuminating the path for future generations to follow. Her enduring influence is felt not only in the kitchens of New Orleans, but across the nation. LENA Richard's contributions to the culinary world have left an indelible mark, ensuring that her legacy will continue to inspire and uplift for years to come. Section 9. Conclusion. LENA Richard was a culinary icon. She was a pioneer. She broke down barriers and paved the way for future generations. She was an entrepreneur, a teacher, an author, and a television personality. Richard was a true inspiration to all who knew her. Her legacy continues to inspire and influence the culinary world today. She is remembered for her delicious food, her warm hospitality, her entrepreneurial spirit, and her unwavering commitment to her community. LENA Richard was a true culinary queen. She left an indelible mark on the world.
It's about to come on, you're riding a shine, and if it coming all day to find. But the shore I get by, you birth a beef or Soleil, that you revere us, like remember, no food bay. I am the eagle soaring through the sky, a celestial being, a watchful eye, my spirit a tempest, wild and untamed, a force of nature, forever acclaimed. I am the queen, the divine, forever aligned in the universe embrace. I find my place. I am the queen, the supreme, the divine, a radiant star, eternally in line, unstoppable, invincible, one of a kind, magnificent Mecca, forever enshrined. I navigate new realms with love in my heart. A tender touch ignites from the very start. With every beat of drums, our passion takes flight. In endless pursuit under the moon's bright light. I am the ruler of desire, the divine. With passion's flame, I'll cross any line. Unstoppable love, invincible and rare. In your embrace, I find my sacred lair. In shadows deep, where secrets lie, I unveil truths beneath the midnight sky. An enigma wrapped in moonlight's embrace with